Hey guys, Jeff Dickinson here. Thank you for hanging out at the Collector Zone once again. I have an informative video that I think you might enjoy. I know it intrigued me when I first heard about this. So, as you remember, I got the AtGames Legends Gamer Mini. Then I got the Legends Gamer Pro. I do not have the standalone. Just don't have that kind of money to spend on this. But I was talking amongst the community over at AtGames, and they said that the user interface in all the games are a little bit different than after you do the upgrade in the firmware. So what I'm going to do here is, first off, I'm going to show you all the games that comes out of the box. This includes 4 of the games that is going to be missing once you will replace, put it that way, with other games once you do the firmware. So this is up to you prior to you doing anything when you first get your AtGames Legends Gamer Pro, and it's up to you to make this decision. So we're going to go through all these games right now that has it right out of the box. Now, on the first screen here, you have on the bottom left-hand side Arabian Magic, and then you have Balloon. There you go, Balloon Bomber. Go right there on the bottom right-hand side there. Those 2 games will be gone once you do the firmware update. Let's move on to the next page. And then if you look on the bottom, second to your right from the left, Bubble Symphony is a game you get right out of the box. And that will be gone. Let's go ahead and go to the next page. All these other games are going to be the same. Oh, went too fast, sorry. As you notice on the bottom, there's no, I went back twice. So we're at Lunar Rescue on the bottom there. If you notice on the bottom, there's no page number. That's something different from when after you get your upgrade done. Now the other game is, oh wait a minute, I passed it up. Did I pass it? No. Sorry guys. Getting a little ahead of myself. There you go. On the bottom, second to the left, TAITO, T-A-K-I-O, TAITO, however that's pronounced, I'm not 100%. That game is going to be gone once you do your upgrade or your firmware update. And we're back to the beginning. Let me go ahead and pause this, and we'll go ahead and get to the one after the firmware. Stand by. Okay, so as you can see here, this is going to be the updated one. This is where you see where I'm signed in at the Collector Zone on the top left-hand side. And I have, this is the latest firmware. And we can go through all the games that comes with it now. And I'm going to point out to you the ones that are the ones that have been replaced with the others. So the first thing you can notice here, let's see here, there's page numbers on the bottom. And the games missing here, added here now, is on the top right hand side, second to the right, Ben Bero Beh. Please forgive me if I'm murdering this name. Not familiar with the game, but that's the first one. That's the one that replaced Arabian Magic. And for the most part, for me, I mean, on both lists, I have never played those games, so, you know, I'm not 100% on if they're any good or not. Now, yeah, there you go. Top left-hand side, Balloon Bomber that you saw in the original firmware is now being replaced with Elevator Action Returns. I played Elevator Action a few times, but never played Returns, so, you know, not sure if that's any good or not. We have on the bottom right hand side, second to the right, is Halley's Comet. That's the one that took over for the game TAITO, T-A-K-I-O. Please forgive me once again for mispronouncing this. And last but not least, top left-hand side, second to the left, Kram. If I'm even pronouncing that correctly, once again, I apologize. That's the one that they add over Bubble Symphony. Some of the guys in the forums and Bubble Symphony is a better game out of the bunch, but I've never played it, so I don't know. But that's the other one that took over. So there's 4 games now, different, once you do the firmware update. Let's go ahead and move on to the rest of these. Because I want you to see every game that comes with this out of the package, and then once you do the firmware. And there you go, it's the last page. So what I'm going to do here now is hook up the Mini and go through those games. So stand by for that. Alright, so this is the AtGames Legends Gamer Mini. And we can go through the games of every game they have out of the box. Unfortunately, software has been updated. I updated the software when I first got it. So this is what happened. It's going to have, let's see if these games exist here. So Arabian Magic. Yeah, don't see that one. But there on the bottom right hand side, it's that Ben. Yeah, that one. Let's go ahead and go to the next. I don't see Bubble Symphony, or Balloon Bomber. Let me go back one. Yeah, no Balloon Bomber. Here's elevator action. So elevator action returns is there. So yeah, it looks like I'm getting the same games been replaced by those other ones, if they have been. Let's see here. Halley's Comet. Yeah, I don't see Halley's Comet. So that's on the Pro. So that's maybe one of the ones I'm not getting. Remember, this is the 100 game version versus the 150 for the Pro. Let's go back one here, Kram. Yeah, the other game, Kram, K-R-A-M, Kram. Sorry guys about murdering this. It's not included. So there's 2 games here that's not on the Mini. But once again, we have to remember this is a 100 game pack. Top Racer's there, and it was in the other one that was in, the Pro. So yeah, out of the box, if you want to have the original 4, as I mentioned earlier, you might want not to do the update for the firmware until you play those games and see that's something you want, or you could probably find a ROM somewhere else. But this is the versions. So out of the box you saw that, the Pro, and then the firmware after that, and then this is the Mini and all the games. Guys, I hope this is helpful to y'all. I did a review between the Mini and the Pro just recently. I'll put that link below. I also put below every game that I have here. Let me show you here. For the bring your own games, I got the sauce going here, and that's 1,653 games. I'll put a link below there on all these games that's included on that. CoinOpsX version 4.5. It's all from the fans of the sauce. And that way you can see all those games as well. Once again, I hope this is helpful for you guys. And we'll catch you in the next one. Happy gaming, guys. Laters.